Greetings, Apreneurs. Welcome to the Authorpreneur Secrets podcast, the show that uncovers the secrets to win with books, beyond book sales, and dominate authorpreneurship. Through exclusive author interviews, stories, and must-have resources, you will discover some of the secrets and strategies to thrive with books and generate lasting income. I invite you to become an Authorpreneur ambassador and join me in my mission to raise up 10,000 Caribbean entrepreneurs by 2030. Spread the word about the podcast and encourage more people to increase their impact and income with books beyond book sales. To get started, visit authorpreneursecrets.com/resources and download all the resources that you need to become a winning authorpreneur. Without further ado, let's get into the show. Coming up in today's show, we're going to be talking about the benefits of having a Kindle Direct publishing account and what you can do if your Kindle Direct publishing account unfortunately gets shut down. I'm your host, Ruth Taylor, and this is a show that gives you the roadmap to take charge of your publishing with stories and strategies to dominate authorpreneurship. Before we get into that, let's have a word from our sponsor, Bamboo Sparks.
Your book is the perfect spark to get the fire going in your personal life, career, business, or ministry. Light that book spark today with Bamboo Sparks, a global independent publishing services and publishing education and training business for transformation. Bamboo Sparks will take you from manuscript to market faster than you thought possible and even manage the process for you. Check out their three main offerings: the Self-Publishing Spark, the Rocket Writing Spark, and their Bamboo Sparks Done-For-You management deals for authors in the Caribbean and the diaspora. Discover how Bamboo Sparks can help you to publish and leverage your book to grow 90 feet tall at bamboosparks.com, and that's bamboo with a U.
So this week on May 16, I got an email from KDP, and it was about price increases for printing books. One of the beautiful things about Amazon and publishing through Kindle Direct Publishing is that Amazon has made publishing more affordable and printing more affordable for me as an author. I know that there are many persons who are anti-Amazon, and Amazon is seen as the beast, and they are unhappy with Amazon policies and structures. And Amazon's policies are changing, and some feel that it might not be in the best interest of authors. I am not here to argue about that. All I know is that as an independent author, Amazon has made publishing easier for me. And especially as it relates to printing books, Amazon has made it more affordable. And so for us as Caribbean authors, if we no longer have the Kindle Direct publishing account, if that account get shut down, then it would adversely affect us. Let me give an example. We requested the price of printing, say, 50 books locally, and the price of printing those books, 50 books locally, was almost double the price of what we would get to print 100 books on Amazon. Her book size was about 157 pages, and it's 5.25 times 8, and it is black and white, not color. When we did the math, we recognized that through Kindle Direct Publishing, getting the author copies, and even with the added shipping costs, it would still be less than paying the price for 50 books printed locally. So in all, for 100 books, about 157 pages, she would have paid about $554 US. And so when I did the math, I recognized, that Kindle Direct publishing through Amazon is a game changer for us, because as the author, you get a discount depending on the number of pages. So it would be easy for her to recover her publishing costs if the publishing costs were even $1,500 US. The number of books sold to recover those costs, if she were to sell her book for $20 times 100, she could make easily $2,000 US, and that could cover almost all of her printing costs, and I'm certain all of her publishing costs. And now you have your book for a lifetime, and up to 95 years after your death, you could be making money. If you're printing a book 24 pages to 108 pages, it would have been like $2.15 per author copy. And if your book is bigger, it still would not have passed $4 per copy. And so it's so important for us as Caribbean authors to ensure that we stay within the guidelines and don't run the risk of getting your account shut down. Amazon is increasing their printing costs, but even with the increase in the printing cost, they are still more affordable than publishing small quantities locally. To get KDP equivalent prices, you would have to be printing maybe 300 books or more locally to even come close to what Amazon is offering. So this is one of the advantages. So though we may not be selling a lot of books on Amazon, maybe you're disappointed because you're not seeing thousands of books go there. One of the benefits is the printing. And if we sell books direct, even if we sell 1,000 books or even 200 books a year, you are still looking at a decent profit or a decent margin. If you sold 1,000 books, as an independent author, you could be, well, I know at least in Jamaica, you could easily make $1 million. So it's in our best interest to continue publishing through KDP. It really serves us well. And I wanted folks to see that picture. But what if you lost your account? What would you do? Because you don't want to be exclusive and restrict yourself to one publishing platform. Now, many of us, when we sign up for these companies, we don't look at the fine print, we just say agree. But you want to diversify, because more and more we're finding that Amazon or KDP, people's accounts are being closed for a number of reasons. And then the lobbying process, trying to get Amazon to listen to you, to go through that whole rigmarole to get it fixed. I think maybe 9 out of 10 times there is no recourse. And so for us, it might not be that we would have lost thousands of dollars in royalties, because we don't tend to sell a lot of books, but the opportunity to print books more affordably and getting global distribution, having people anywhere in the world to a certain degree access our books, that would affect us, because for us to individually ship books is difficult. But now would be the time to explore other avenues. And this is why you need to go wide. So if you're exclusive to Amazon, as much as I love Amazon, I would say go wide, because what would happen if your account is closed down and begin to investigate other platforms? A good aggregate distributor that could assist you in this process is Draft to Digital. So Draft to Digital has rolled out, printing to everybody, and they partner with other companies, including Amazon. and you could get your books printed, I think, in 32 countries. So I want you to consider that. I know one of the ways that you could get your account shut down is if you have multiple KDP accounts. You're only allowed one account. So if you have a second account, you are setting yourself up for trouble, because sooner or later, Amazon is going to find out and they're going to shut down your account. And as a Caribbean author, what are you going to do if that happens? You may have to consider selling direct, create your own website, and try to find other printing partners. But so far, the truth is, for us at this point in time, Amazon has been a game changer and the best out there. And I have benefited greatly. And it would be unfortunate if that happens. The difference is that for me, my publishing model is not dependent on selling many books. So if, God forbid, my account were to be shut down, I could still publish perhaps through Ingram Spark or Lulu, or even work out a deal with a printer. Maybe I could work out a partnership with Book Vault or others to have the books that I need when I need them, because I mainly teach from my books. I mainly leverage my books for different programs. And so most of the time, I'm only printing a limited number to facilitate a program. I am not so much selling books, which is why I promote authorpreneurship. Leverage the content of the book and the book itself to build other income streams. And so for me personally, it might not be as challenging because book sales is not primarily what I do as an author. So I'm saying alternatives, you have to consider what you can do on your own website. I heard Chris Ducker talk about it on Youpreneur, how his KDP account has been shut down and how he's been trying to deal with it and the challenges. And he has been unsuccessful so far, but he was able to sign up with other providers, Barnes and Noble, and through his own website, he's been able to sell his books while he tries to sort that out. And so it's important for you to consider the possibilities. Are all your eggs in one basket? If so, now is the time to think about it. And at Bamboo Sparks, we can assist you to publish your book through other platforms. But one of the platforms that you can think about that is a game changer is Draft to Digital. So I just felt like I should just devote this episode to talk about that. So this is like a Q&A episode for you. I think the matter is so serious that it needs to be talked about. And the price of printing books as of June 2023 through KDP will increase. So for example, the US price for like page count, 24 to 108 pages, was $2.15 per copy. And that's black and white, right? As of June 20, it will be $2.30. Now, that's still affordable considering the scenario that I said to you earlier. You will still be able to get your 100 books, maybe 150 or 160 pages, black and white. You can still get 100 copies for less than $700 US or less than 90,000 Jamaican dollars. Of course, colored printing is more. So paperback editions, 110 to 828 pages, ordinarily may have been like 85 cents per page, Amazon.com. And as of June 20, it's going to be like, what's the figure here? $1 per page. So the rates have gone up. And I'm going to put a link in the show notes where you can go and check the changes to the price list. And explore that page and see the breakdown. But think about it. If you lost your KDP account, if your books are no longer being sold on Amazon, what is the alternative? And are you prepared for that? I trust that you found this episode useful. I'd love to have your feedback. What is your plan if your KDP account would be shut down? On YouTube podcast, let me know in the comments, or you can email me at authorpreneursecrets@gmail.com to let me know your thoughts on this episode. This is Ruth Taylor saying thanks for listening. Ta for now. Until next time.